Hathaway, and I'm the preacher at the Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. And I want to thank you for joining me today as we open up the Bible and study the Word of God. Always grateful for those who continue to follow along, those who, whether you're watching this while I'm doing it live or you watch it later on in the day or later on in the week. It's encouraging knowing that you are out there studying the Bible, willing to take time aside to listen to the Word of God being spoke about, and making sure that we are following faithfully to God. It's an encouragement to me, and hopefully we are shining God's light and encouraging others as we get this out there. And so today we enter into the book of Joshua. We have gone through quite a bit of the Old Testament, the beginning parts of Genesis and Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy um, over this year, and bouncing back from those to some chapters, some books in the New Testament. But now we're going to bounce back and look at the book of Joshua. It follows along right after you get out of Deuteronomy as Moses goes up into the mountain. The Lord buries him. But all the time as you go throughout Deuteronomy, he's encouraging Joshua and the children of Israel to be strong and courageous. And that's where we pick up here in Joshua chapter 1 as we read verses 6 and 7. It says, "Be strong and courageous, for you shall give this people possession of the land which I swore to their fathers to give them. Only be strong and very courageous. Be careful to do according to the law which Moses my servant commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, so that you may have success wherever you go." So again, as the Lord is instructing Joshua, and Joshua is instructing the children of Israel, he's now taking charge and leading them. It's a mindset of be strong and courageous. Don't be afraid of those who you're about to go up against. Don't be afraid of what lays ahead of you as you start this next part of their journey, entering into the land of Canaan, crossing the Jordan. God's going to be with them. And if they keep the commandments that God has given them through Moses, then things will go well for them. They will live well. They will be strong. They will overcome their enemies. It's the same thing for us today, that we have to be willing to go out into the world and be strong and courageous, to shine God's light, to put him first, and to stand for truth, for justice, for righteousness. And as long as we keep his commandments, things will go well for us. And again, I know it's not always physically, because we have verses that tells us, blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake. But in the end, we'll have our reward. So I want to thank you for joining me today. I look forward as we continue to go through the book of Joshua. And if the Lord is willing, I'll talk to you later.